as a black individual, as a black man, once you're at the top, all eyes are on you. So what up, guys? Welcome back. My name is Luke, and yes, guys, thank you so much for joining me today. So yes, a few days back, I was up in the night. I was doing work, and I started scrolling through YouTube, and yeah, all of a sudden I saw a video. A video saying so and so, so and so happened, and I was like, okay, what happened? Is it really the truth? So I went on to Twitter, because the person gave reference to Twitter, to tweets that way, popping up. And I looked at Twitter and I'm like, okay, what are these people talking about? And there were a lot of comments, and I was like, nah, this can't be true. So I left it. I was just like, maybe it's a joke, it's a prank. People with rumors, the internet. You say one lie and it can just spread, fast. In less than few seconds, everyone will be talking about it. So yeah, I was just like, nah, it's not the truth. And that was around, I believe it was around 3 in the morning. When was it? I believe it was a Saturday? Friday. Yeah, I think it was a Friday. It was actually a Friday. So that was Friday in the morning at 4 in the morning there. I was like, nah, people are lying. So I went to bed. When I woke up, I saw more videos pop up on YouTube, and yeah, well, it was confirmed that the event was actually, true, and it was just not rumors. So yeah, I really delayed in, recording this video. Reason being is because, well, personally to me, right, this didn't come as a surprise. It didn't, and I'll explain the reason why. First and foremost, I recorded a video about a year back. This video, almost a year back, yes, this particular video. And I really spoke about a point. I gave a pointer as to the problem we have generally, more especially within the black community. And I stated the reason, in this video. Wrong. You see, personally, I see nothing wrong with this man's content. And so back to my initial statement about black people. First, but just analyzing everything, let's establish the premises for that statement. Firstly, majority of this man's critics are black. Majority of the name callers are black. All the ones defaming his image are. That was my reason, and it still stands. And yes, my greatest fear, and the reason why I was not surprised as to how things went down and that, this event occurred. Reason being is because, well, I've seen throughout history, right? More especially within the black community, throughout history, and it's not really looking at one, a particular community of black people, whether in America, in Africa. I mean, funny enough, we still carry the same tendency. I believe it's because we humans. Yeah, we humans, but we tend to like, I mean, you don't see it with other groups. Yes, you don't see it with other races or other groups of individuals, but you mostly find it amongst black people. And I've not really gotten to the point where I understand why that is, and why is it that is. I hope I'm making sense. And yeah, again, I said, I'm not really surprised, because one of the greatest fear a black person has, or black man within a black community, is getting to the top. And it's one of my greatest fear, and just to be honest, it's one of my greatest fear. My greatest fear is getting to the top and being at the top, because I know once, as a black individual, as a black man, once you're at the top, all eyes are on you, and majority of the people that are looking at you are your own black brothers, because, well, we tend to compare, our lives to each other, and that's literally normal, we tend to make that comparison. I look at my brother and I'm like, okay, cool, what is he up to? It's a human thing, you know. You tend to compare your life to others. You measure your progress in life by looking at other people. It's literally a human thing. But the problem I have personally, I don't understand why is it with the Black community that instead of using that individual success as a way of motivation, as a way of, you know, strengthening ourselves within the very process of getting to the top. No, we don't do that. We tend to use that. We look at that individual and envy them instead of using that, you know, individual as a motivation. So yeah, my greatest fear is getting to the top, and it didn't really come as a surprise. Kevin Samuel's death didn't come as a surprise, because over and over again, we've seen it within our Black community. The best thing people want to do, you know, and I get it. I get the fact that a lot of people didn't really agree with this message. That's fine, because you won't always agree with what people say. That's actually fine, because, well, we have different backgrounds, we see things differently, we have different narratives pertaining to life, we live different lives. So yeah, another person's truth is not always our truth, you know, regardless of the facts that they may present. So I understand the fact that, you know, other people disagree with him. A lot of people were not, you know, we're not a fan of his message. Well, to some extent, also personally, I agreed with some of the things he said, and other things I really didn't agree with. But nevertheless, I just wanted to talk about the fact that almost a year back, I spoke about this, and one of the greatest fear is just getting to the top as a Black individual, because when you get to the top, you won't get flowers from your own people. What you will get is stones, insults, and evil eyes, let's put it that way, envious eyes, and people trying to somehow defame your character, people trying to paint a bad image of you, you know, because a mature thing is, if you don't agree with an individual, well, you don't agree with them, just move on. But I find it so immature that people will not agree with a certain individual and will still stay there to tell others as to why they don't agree with that individual. Not only that, go to the extent of trying to defame that individual they don't agree with, which is like, okay, cool. Nah, we don't do it like that. That's not really maturity. Maturity is, if you don't agree with the person, just move on. You state your point and it's all good, because at the end of it all, we won't agree with people. So yeah, that said, just wanted to say that we saw this coming, but nevertheless, may his legacy continue. May the lives that he impacted, you know, impact other lives, and may his message continue to, you know, help those who are in need. And well, that's it. Thank you so much, guys. I guess I will be seeing you on the next one. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and yeah, see you on the next one. Ciao.